All right, welcome back. Shop update time. Star Wars Racing Incorporated. And Lorex 7, the car right behind me. So let's get to it. We've got a couple days. We're going to be heading to Sebring for a double divisional weekend. So very important for qualifying for the runoffs. So that's where we're going. We're doing the short course. Which is cool. It's cool. I like it, but obviously we all prefer the long course. But yeah, short course really works you out. A lot of braking. Car gets hot. It's gonna be hot. Probably gonna rain like it rains every year. So we'll see. So let's go to the update. We got right here my newly refurbished, once again, front nose. This is the OG. I still have parts of aluminum here that were part of the repair I did last time, but this was kind of too high, so it was kind of over the entry for the air intake for the oil cooler. So you know what, it wasn't working good, plus it was slapping, it was too soft. So I got me some plastic here, put it underneath this time, so it's underneath here, much lower. Already fitted it in. I mean, it fits in perfectly now. So I'm going to get full air for the oil cooler and the radiator. Last time at Sebring, it was starting to get hot. So hey, whatever you can do to get maximum, the real amount of air, then do it. So I'm really happy. This came out real good. And using the plastic here, which actually is the other advice, you should get a roll of this. I got this at, you can get it anywhere, you know, but I got my stuff at the Summit. So you get a roll of plastic like this. I think this was 30, I don't know, this is 24, I guess. I think it's 24. No, this is 36. It's like 36 by 12 feet, something like that. And I use this for all kinds of stuff. I mean, for the car, right? You know, for body work, for the nose. I use it for the front nose. Spoiler, I even use it here to do some minor repair in this area, because I didn't want to put metal here because the tire, actually, I got hit there, and you don't want metal here unless it's really well done. It's just a patchwork, but that plastic, it's hard, but it's also flexible, works out really good. So that's the advice. Get yourself one of those rolls. They're cheap. They're like $19. That stuff is super useful. For the budget racer, of course, right? You know, you guys have got money, you can do it otherwise, but for the budget racer, you got to mix and match. Toyos are ready to go. The advice on this one is, I got this from Greg Ira. Basically, since I'm arriving the morning of, then these puppies are already set up. The pressure, the location they're going to go, and I'm also going to torque them and everything to the right spec. So the car, all I have to do when I get there is get the car of the trailer, put the front nose, and we're ready to go into our session. You know, again, since I'm going the morning of instead of the day before. So that's the advice there from somebody else. I'm passing it on. So we're going to be putting the wheels here shortly. The other thing I never showed last time was this guy here, was the extension for the driver, fire suppressant. Really happy, came out real good. Just put a T over there and send one to the front of the engine, which I also didn't have. I just had the two compartments, one over here, one in the back. So extended that one here, of course, protect the driver, so the driver can get out and survive. And also threw one right there to the engine bay. Where she go? There you go. There it is, right there. So it just kind of came out through there, and it's right there. The headers are right down there. The fuel's here. So this kind of was the best place to put it. So really happy with that. Also reinforced my oil catch can with some oil tape in every location. Also here where the filter, the breather is, and also on the bottom. Don't want any oil coming out of there. The other advice is, I know it looks better when you have your wires together, but they're not supposed to be together. They're supposed to have some separation, not touching each other, so they don't interfere with each other, with, you know, obviously with the ignition. So got all that set up there. We're looking good. So The other thing here is I always had the seal up here on the radiator, but on the side I did not have seal. So again, word of advice, I was told this from somebody who ran the 24 hours at Daytona. All the stuff, all this duct work, you got to make sure it's all sealed up, because any little outlet, the air can escape there. The fresh air, right, that you want to go into your unit can escape. So now I ran a nice piece of tape all the way to the bottom here on the seam. It was pretty close. I mean, but now that's 100% seal on the top, and also here on the side you can see a little bit better on this side. So all the air goes into your radiator, right? That's the idea. Here's the bottom. So now that new bottom actually goes under this, so all the air can only just go up here. So really happy that came out real good. All right. Ooh, and the last thing here I wanted to show, we're charging the battery. You gotta make sure you got a full charged battery, folks. Gonna head out there to the track. All right, so what else we got here? So this is the piece of resistance right there. Look at that. I'm happy with that. So safety wire there and this, all it does is just kind of keeps obviously the exhaust together. They're pretty tight anyways, but just extra safety in case something gets bumped. But look how nice and neat that is. I caught a video from JPM Performance Channel, Jesse Prater Motorsports, on how to safety wire properly, and bam, there it is. So if you want to find out how to do it, it's actually quite simple, but until you try it out you don't know. But check it out on the JPM Performance Channel. It's a video there from maybe a couple years ago, or no, I mean from like a year or so ago. So here we go. Here's the safety wire. Basically that's what it looks like for those of you who don't know. I post my stuff not only on racing forums but also on rotary forums. And yes, this is 99 cents at Harbor Freight. Get yourself the little unit that comes with it, then go to JPM Performance Channel and learn how to use it. It's quite simple. Just kind of twist this up, and then this twists and twists the wire. Pretty simple, but if you don't know, you don't know, But safety, safety stuff. Here's the oil tape. I got mine labeled, so I know which one I have. And I put this now everywhere where there's a oil connection. It just ensures there's going to be no leak, So looks just like, plumber's tape, but it's not. It's oil resistant. And this is the last thing. So multimeter, you got to have one. I used to test my coils, my positive, make sure that I have, some sort of a current on them with the safety light, and that does work, but I was told they could also hurt the system. I don't know, I'm just going by what I was told, and I do happen to have the multimeter anyways, so might as well use that proper tool. It won't do any harm for sure. The light, does it harm or not? I don't know. But for a fact, the multimeter doesn't do any harm. So if you're gonna be checking a ignition and things like that, checking this guy here, I'm checking it all the time. Then get the multimeter. So that's what's going on here. I'm gonna put the tires back on, and Lorex 7 is ready to be dropped down, and we are ready to go to Sebring International this weekend. So stay safe, stay healthy, and on the track, those of you racing, also don't forget, green to checker. Let's keep it safe. Let's do all the sessions. Let's take care of each other out there. Let's make sure we're doing some laps. Don't get crazy on the first lap. All right, see you out there. Star Wars Racing Incorporated.